How have you learned to conduct better on-air interviews?
I think that, again, just by doing it a few times, you get more comfortable and you can loosen up and feel that you've been there before. And at Heritage Radio Network, we are a very small nonprofit organization, and we're constantly coming up with fun, engaging content that helps spread good food missions around the community. And to be honest, I don't think anyone gave me voice training.
Yeah.
But they have been just very communicative, and sometimes we talk in sign languages if they're going to fade out right now, or if I need to speak up, or if I drop my headphones on the floor, which happens actually. But I think that just knowing that they're there and they're attentive and are able to help in any circumstances is really great, and it helps me and all the other hosts feel very comfortable and we're having fun, which is, I think, a really important part of the whole station, is that we're actually doing this for fun.
What do you enjoy most about doing a radio show?
Well, I like that it's all sort of improvised. Not all, I come up with a few questions for my guests, but I think that the real value of these interviews is that they're not scripted. They're totally on the fly, and people, very interesting people, get to share what they feel on the spot. And it tends to be a true, or immediate reflection. It's not something you sat down and wrote and thought, should I say this or should I say it a different way? And yeah, I think that's the beauty of it, is that we have this great archive of interesting food personalities, authors, and so forth, just talking like normal, keeping it real.
What approaches do you use to make your guests feel more comfortable once they've sat down with you in the studio?
Well, I think that on radio, compared to doing an interview either by the phone, which is very impersonal, or in front of a camera where they're constantly, a little bit more guarded about how they appear and who knows what. The radio is a great middle ground, because we can look at each other, we can sort of giggle or laugh, or I could point and say louder, something like that. And I can also totally mess up. I can, and then they realize that, oh, this isn't a huge deal. I can just riff and go off. And also we do have pizza usually. And it's a funky spot. It's not like your normal radio network. So just the whole experience is totally different, I think. And I think that people come in there and they just don't even realize it's a radio station at all. So they're just talking to me, and then afterwards they're like, oh, that was recorded? Well, that's right. Yeah.